good, y'all? Welcome back to another video. Today I kind of wanted to give y'all an update. I finally got some blood work done, and I got my BMI measured, and it's looking pretty juicy, man. No pun intended. All right, keep it natural over here, but no shame if you're doing your thing, right? Just as long as you're doing it safely. I wanted to talk a little bit about testosterone, just talk about overall health and what I got going on as of lately. So yeah, man, let's get into it. My blood work came back very good, guys. I'm very fortunate and thankful to be in this position that I'm in, and it's all glory to God. I can't do it without him. He's my strength, and he gives me the ability and the healing to better myself, right? And yeah, overall, I'm very blessed, very thankful. My blood work, when I first started all of this, man, and this is exactly why I preach for us men to take care of ourselves, because I've been at 80, 85 test levels. This was almost like 8-10 months ago, and it feels like shit. I'm not gonna lie to you, and I don't want to go back to that. So that put my relationship with my wife, my kids, and myself in a terrible situation, you know. Just low energy levels, all the bad symptoms you can think of. I had most of them, and I knew I had to turn my life around. So I got blood work. Long story short, they found a tumor in my pituitary, so I'm actually taking medication for it, and everything's been going good. So I went from 80 to 85 test levels to now I'm sitting at 588, 585, I believe. I'll post the results of my blood work and my BMI weight measurements. You can see my test levels have gone up ×5, guys. And I'll kind of talk a little bit about that and how you can do it as well. Of course, my case is a little different. But yeah, and my body weight, I'm currently sitting at 215 with 20% flat body fat percentage. So also, I have my skeletal muscle mass at 101 pounds, I think. So yeah, man, things are looking very good. Like I said, I'm very fortunate. Just got to keep putting in the work, keep showing up day after day. Just as important as it is to work out and push your body harder than last time, is you got to rest harder than last time too, man. So make sure you're getting your sleep. Make sure you're doing all the things effectively to recover, right? So what I've been doing lately is I've been counting my calories. I'm currently right around 2,200, 2,100, I'll say. It's normally what I'll eat when I don't work out on my rest days. I'll make sure I get minimum 200 grams of protein. I weigh 215, so I usually aim for 215. Honestly, I usually hit about 215, 220. And on like I said, on days that I kind of slack off, I'll probably hit like 180, 200. But days I work out, like just run, I'll try to up it up to maybe 225. On days that I run and lift, I'll try to hit like 230. Sometimes even like 235. Like I said, you don't have to get too technical into this, man. Just start, bro. Like just start. Don't think too much about what I gotta eat and what's the best fruits and vegetables, what's the best diet. Just start, man. Just start cutting out all the bad shit. Start drinking a lot of water. Mitigate the fast food. You know, try to eat your breakfast. If you want to fast, you can fast too. Like in my scenario, my testosterone levels, like I said, it 5x'd simply because of a tumor that was really mitigating my natural levels. And taking this medication and dropping my prolactin level, I was at 225, 230. Now I'm at like 15, 12. So that was able to substantially increase my test levels. It's kind of like it's like taking a person that's never, let's just say, never really worked out, right? And they weigh about 200 pounds or 250, just a heavier set person, right? Excuse my language, don't get offended. I don't mean to offend anybody, but it's just the truth, right? You get a heavier set person weighing around that, and if you start putting them on a diet, within 2-3 months, they'll see a drastic drop in weight because they have a lot to lose. That's the major factor how I was able to increase my test levels. But yeah, like I said, I've been changing up my diet. I've actually been running quite a bit. I've been working out, lifting weights, and it's been since college, man, since 2012, 2013, since I've like hit the weights pretty consistent. So just that change in my body from all those years of not working out, I mean, it's going to stimulate my hormones, you know, doing your basic heavy components like squat, bench, deadlift, stuff like that. I mean, that's a good natural way to increase your testosterone, getting plenty of rest, all that good stuff, right? So that's another key factor to increase your test levels. Touch base on my nutrition. All I'm really taking is protein, creatine, and a couple vitamins. I'll post a picture of the vitamins right here. I cleaned up my diet, trying to really get my protein intake. My rest days, I'll hit that 2,200 calories, 2,100, and that's been putting me at a good deficit, because at the end of the day, this is what it is: calories in versus calories out. That's the only way you're going to gain weight and lose weight. So I encourage y'all to start counting your calories. And what really helped me out, was shined a bunch of light on what I was doing, was for a couple of days I counted my calories on what I was just normally eating. So if I went out to a fast food restaurant, or I went and ate whatever at my house, I counted the calories, and that really, like I said, it shed light onto how many calories I was actually eating. And over time, that builds up and adds up, and you gain weight. So yeah, I would suggest y'all do that for a couple days, and then from there you can start trimming down and start counting your calories to lose weight. So on days that I do run, on average for me, and I go based off my app or my watch for calories burned. So if I do anywhere like a 5K, I usually burn like 400 to 500 calories. I do like a 10K, I usually burn like 800 calories. So on days that I run a lot, I actually add those calories to my basic metabolic. So if I'm at 2,200 just to maintain my weight, overall, my blood work and my numbers for my weight is looking very good. I'm hitting my goals slowly but surely. And also, man, I do want to say, this is going to be, especially natural, it's going to be a process, man. It's going to be a journey. I've been at this for little over 2 years. If you look at my BMI scan, I think my very first measurement was like around 2023, and I was weighing like 240 at that time. But I started this journey even before that. Before I was at my heaviest, I was at 250. I was probably like early 2023. So just be patient. Just keep working at it, keep showing up. If you have some downfalls, don't worry about it. Just get back up. There's another day tomorrow, hopefully, God willing. Encourage y'all not to take any testosterone, any PEDs. If you can do it natural, see how far your body can go, man. Because it's definitely not the destination, it's the journey. The journey is much sweeter when you work hard for it. Not that you can't work hard for it on PEDs, but you're gonna get there a lot quicker, and you're gonna be looking for the next thing, the next goal, the next gains, and you're just gonna probably want more, you know. And I can't speak on it from experience, but from what I've heard and all the videos I've seen from Greg Doucette and all these other guys that put videos out on trying to stay natural, I mean, it's scary, man. If you don't have to hop on TRT, which is definitely a good thing for men, if your levels are just not going to be up to par naturally at like where you feel you respond and work well. Some guys can work well at 300s and have a good healthy lifestyle. There's other guys that need to be like at 500-600 to have a good healthy lifestyle. And if they drop to 300, I mean, that's the minimum range for us men, right? Things like 300, 350 to like 1100. But yeah, man, everybody, that sounds weird. Everybody's different. So yeah, just kind of see what works best for you. And at the end of all this, man, no one knows your body like you do, all right? So make sure that you're listening to your body, you're resting when you need to, you're pushing it when You need to. If you can carry that extra 5-10 pounds, slap it on, man.